Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Najwa Shabita Rahman. So today I want to present about relative inflation rates. Relative inflation rates is the rate at which prices increase over time and causing the value of money to fall. They propose fair increases of more than 3 times the rate of inflation. Inflation means the price of goods and services rises quickly. How inflation affects the exchange rate? A higher inflation rate in the US compared to other countries will tend to reduce the value of the dollar. It is because high inflation in the US means that US goods increase in price quicker than Malaysia goods. Therefore, US goods become less competitive. Demand for US exports will fall and there will be less demand for dollar. US consumers will find it more attractive to buy Malaysian imports. Therefore, they will supply dollar to be able to buy ringgits, also ringgit imports. It is will increase in the supply of dollar decreases the value of dollar. Increase in supply of dollar and fall in the demand leads to lower value of the dollar against the ringgit. Therefore, in the long run, changes in relative inflation rate should lead to a change in the exchange rates. The result is a leftward shift in the dollar supply curve to S2. It is shown as at this graph. That's all from me for today. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aina Akila. Today, I will explain the relative interest rate. Will changes in relative interest rate can affect investment in foreign security, which will influence the demand and supply of currency of the country. There is also a high correlation between inflation, interest rate, and exchange rate. Relative interest rates are directly related to a nation's real interest and can drastically affect the direction and stability of the nation's economy. It's a prediction or guess used by buyers and sellers in the international marketplace. The relative interest rate then is an expression of whether the real interest rate will positively and negatively affect the economy and the value of currency within a given country. If the government of domestic country increases interest rate, the capital will flow in and this will result increase in supply of foreign currency, leading to an appreciation of domestic currency. Conversely, a decrease in domestic interest rate will lead to capital flight and therefore depreciation of foreign currency. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Fatiha. Today I would like to share about the factor of foreign exchange. The exchange rate is the rate at which one currency is converted into another or value of the currency in units of another currency. Changes in the price of currency are referred to appreciation and depreciation. Appreciation is a currency is more valuable, which is an increased value, and depreciation is a currency become less valuable, which is a decreased value. There are a few factors that affect foreign exchange. Income levels are one of the factors. Globalization will increase demand for foreign products as a country's income rises. Derived demand for imported products will boost demand for the currencies of the country from which these products are sourced. For example, assume Malaysia is foreign and Singapore is a home. If Malaysian income rises with Singapore income is remain unchanged. It's a fact that derived demand for ringgit Malaysia will remain the same and the demand for Singapore dollar will increase. Malaysia buy more Singapore dollar goods or products and Malaysia falls against the Singapore dollar. That's it. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurjana binti Mahid and I am going to present the next factors affecting the foreign exchange rate, which is government controls. So every country has a government institution called the central bank, or in Malaysia we have Bank Negara Malaysia that can intervene in the foreign exchange market to manage the country's currency's value. There are two ways for government to intervene, which is direct and indirectly. So direct intervention refers to the exchange of currency that the central bank holds as reserve for other currencies in the foreign exchange market. Next, under indirect intervention, there is government adjustment of interest rate, and some government may use foreign exchange controls such as restriction on currency exchange as a form of indirect intervention to keep their currency's exchange rate stable. There are three reasons for intervention. Firstly, to smooth exchange rate movements. Secondly, to establish implicit exchange rate boundaries. and lastly, to respond to temporary disturbances. That is all from me. Thank you.
Lastly, expectation. Like other financial market, foreign exchange market react to any news that may have future effects such as a new of potential surge, a sudden powerful movement. In Malaysia, inflation may cause currency traders sell the ringgit Malaysia. Thus, the traders will do detailed research on many aspects of a country to determine if the currency is going to be in demand or not. And if it's going to be in demand, they buy large amounts and sell if a profit days or weeks in the future. Other example, market expect decline in value of ringgit Malaysia. Institutional traders sell ringgit Malaysia. Value of ringgit Malaysia declines against the US dollar. Thank you.